Hi, hello, greetings everyone. Welcome, hello. Should be good. How are we? What's going on? Yeah, I was just talking, but I was walking, so it's harder to pay attention to the phone. Hi, Jasmine. Hello. How are you? What am I up to today? Nothing. I just want to get some fruit. Just want to get some fruits. I'm on day 29 of watermelon juice fast. Well, I say watermelon. I've just picked up some pineapples. I've done watermelon the whole time, but look, I'll show you what I got. Look at this. Proper golden. I can really smell them as well. They smell amazing. They smell amazing. They smell amazing. They smell really pineapple-y, obviously, but these are good. Look how gold they are. Look at the colour of it. Amazing. So, you really want to fast? I inspire you to. Well, then do it. Make sure you transition though, because you have to learn how to eat. I say that all the time. Every time I talk about this, I say transition, and then I get messages all the time from people saying, hey, can I just skip that bit? And it's like, no, not really. You can skip that bit if you really want to be uncomfortable for a while you juice fast. If you've got nothing else going on and you really want to change your life, jump straight into a juice fast, absolutely. But even then, you have to learn how to eat food. Because if you don't learn how to eat food, then what are you going to eat when you finish the fast? I say that all the time. You're doing orange only because, why? Because it's not the season for watermelon. Is it okay still? Yeah, I mean, it's like, is it okay for what? Like, how long have you transitioned for? How do you feel when you eat only oranges? Do you have intense symptoms? Are you happy to do only oranges? These are all questions that you need to ask yourself, because this is a permanent lifestyle shift, like forever. Like, you won't go back once you start doing this. So you have to learn. You have to don't look at it like something that you have to rush. This is like a permanent change. But yeah, if you are looking to do only fruit, all orange is great. It is. I've done it before. You've done 3 days on juice. You had raw salad last night, but you're going to try the carbs today. That's cool. Yeah, don't try. Just do it. Like, just go full carb. Get the oils and animal products out of your food, and just go full carb. That's the way to go. Any tips on stopping smoking? Clean your body, and you won't want to do it anymore. Yeah, as you clean your body, you won't want to do it anymore. How much juice per day if you're eating the carbs? Well, just listen to your body. I was doing like 3 liters a day and eating a lot of carbs. 3 or 4 liters a day I was doing. And I would put sugar in it as well during the transition. Just pasteurized juice I was using. What if you have to get your wisdom teeth out? Well, that's just because of misalignment. That's where you need to get your atlas in. That would just be a misalignment thing. How about beans? Yeah, I was eating a lot of beans on toast during transition. You can definitely do that. You're still transitioning. Sometimes you eat carbs and other fruits, but you drink a lot of oranges. Yeah, that's cool. Oranges are good. Oranges are really good. Yeah, I did 35 days on straight orange juice. What do I think of the theory that aliens is us in the future? Could be, but also, I haven't, all the aliens I've seen or interacted with, I don't relate to them at all. So do I not eat fats or oils at all now? No. I haven't eaten solid food in 29 days. I'm doing a juice fast. So that's completely fat free. If you get your atlas realigned, what does it do for you? I could never explain it in any meaningful way. If you get your atlas put back in, it will change your It will change your whole life profoundly over the course of a few years. It's amazing. It'll realign your whole entire body. But should you do it? Do what? What did you ask? Should you do what? Oh, what? Get your wisdom teeth out? I don't know, man. I'm not really an expert on that. Mine came through and I didn't even notice. They were just there one day. So I don't know about that one. I don't think that you should get teeth pulled out. I think your body has those teeth for a reason, and you should trust nature. When I'm not fasting, I'm done with oils and fats. Yeah, oils, not fats though. I'll still eat some nuts sometimes, avocado sometimes, hemp seeds and stuff, but oils definitely. Have I done dry fast? No, I haven't. I don't see the point. The issue is dehydrated mucus. So what's the point in a dry fast? It's like you might as well eat food. Like dry fasting, what does it do? No one can tell me what it does. Like when I say what is what does dry fasting do? So from people who dry fast, they say, oh, it detoxes you. It's like, well, how does it do that? Detox is about hydration. So how does a dry fast hydrate you? It doesn't. Like even when you're eating food, you're drinking liquid. It's like if you dry fast, you're just like doing even less. It doesn't make sense. What's my opinion on Jedi mind? Don't know what you mean. We are frugivores, aren't we? Yes. Or even beyond that, but definitely not meat eaters or anything like that. You did mushrooms yesterday and they shoo you so much, it was crazy. Cool, man. What about passion? I think those mushrooms have an agenda. I've had a couple of meetings with them and they're just a bit something. But I don't think me and the mushrooms see eye to eye about stuff. Because they're like a separate individual consciousness. What about passions like art and music? Can they help you ascend? Well, yeah, art, like higher vibrations create art. That's what it does. Less consumption, more creation. Do I ever drink tea or coffee? No. You won't want to drink those things if you clean your body. You won't want them. I promise that. Yeah, they're stimulating. Caffeine is a stimulant. You don't want stimulants. You won't want stimulants anyway. You might do now, but that's just people need coffee. If someone has a lot of coffee, it's because they don't eat properly, and so they need the stimulation from the coffee. So if you clean your body and eat properly, you won't want the stimulation because you'll be awake naturally. You won't need the coffee or anything. What's my opinion on ayahuasca? To be honest, there's some intuitive part of me that says don't do it. Like that. Again, like I've met the mushroom. It has some sort of agenda. I don't know. Like it has an agenda. I don't know how better to explain that. But ayahuasca feels the same to me. My intuition is just like there's something about it. My intuition is really good as well. It told a friend of mine, he went and done it, a mate of mine, and it told him to keep eating like meat and eggs and stuff. And I was like, what? like Mother Earth, ayahuasca, telling someone to eat meat and eggs. She was like, what? And then ever since then, it was just like something in my brain clicks. Like just because you're interacting with spirits who can show you visions doesn't necessarily mean that they're benevolent. Do you see what I mean? Just like most people go and do these ayahuasca retreats, no idea what they're doing. So how much do you really know? And I'm not saying it doesn't heal you, because people heal profoundly doing it. And I'm not saying everybody meets, say, negative entities or whatever, but when you open yourself up in a psychedelic way and raise your vibration like that, you better know what you're doing, basically. What's the best way to clean your body? It's with fruit and fruit juice. A juice fast, ultimately. But you have to transition. That's why you use carbohydrates. So do I make music and art? Yeah, dude, my social media, that's my music, bro. Just because it's not a song. Like, when I enunciate myself, when I speak, that's my music. It heals people. You see what I'm saying? Thoughts on watermelon seeds? Yeah, I try and avoid eating them, but sometimes it's just annoying to pick them all out. Why do I spit? That's mucus coming out. You said maybe that was his ego talking. What being told by the ayahuasca to eat? Either way, his experience was the entity that he met when he took ayahuasca told him to eat those things. So anyone who is of any help, if they're not saying clean your body, then that's not it, because the issues that the world faces are solved by cleaning the body. That's the solution for everyone. That's what will fix everything. If everybody realized that, then the world would change very quickly. The entities here have a vested interest in making sure that people don't realize that. So any entity that doesn't say clean your body, I have to question their validity. Like someone, for example, Bashar. I love Bashar. He speaks a lot of truth. I've never once heard him say clean your body. Never heard him say it. And it's the same with a lot of these like gurus and psychedelic experiences and everything. Like, it's weird to me. Like, that is the solution. There is absolutely zero doubt that is the fix. So when they don't tell you to do that, it's like, how valid is it? You're going to probably go to ceremony at 17. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you're going to be 17 doing ayahuasca. To me, that's like, I think if you're going to do psychedelics, you shouldn't even touch them until you're like 30, as a minimum. Is semen retention powerful? The most powerful thing for men? Not the most powerful, but very powerful, yeah. Thoughts on dry fasting? It's too dry. You've stopped eating meat for years and feel really tired. It's because you haven't cleaned your body. Stopping eating meat is cool, but you have to go in, you have to actually actively move in the direction of clean. And you do that through the methods that I've presented. So just stopping eating meat, while cool, doesn't address the toxins already present. So you now need to work on the detox. And then you will wake up again. Hello, sunshine. Is that a bird? Yeah, it's just in a tree. There's a tree there. Without being dramatic, I might have changed your life. That's cool. Love that. But like, will we get rid of the bad guys if the humans and star souls all clean their body? Yes. Literally, yes. If you clean your body, they will... if you clean your body, you become truth. You become walking truth. And evil can't be around truth. So if everybody did it, everybody would be walking truth, and we'd all live in harmony, literally. That's the whole thing. Someone says you can't actually clean your body when everything is polluted. Yes, you can. Easy. Like, what's polluted? Is this polluted? Is this polluted? This has been distilled. The plant that this grows on distills the water. It cleans it. And trees do the same. So a tree takes up water and cleans it. And so does the plant that the fruits grow on. Trees and plants clean water. So there's no pollution in that. It's perfectly clean. So you can. Can you transition only with nuts? No. You transition with carbs. Nuts are high in protein and fat. You may use them for a time during transition, but eventually you've got to get off the fats completely. Someone said everybody should do psychs. Yeah, dude, I just said don't do them until you're 30, till you know yourself. I think that's important. Do I know a good parasite cleanse you're being called to? Fasting isn't enough for you. Yeah, juice fast. You don't have to parasite cleanse. Don't eat to kill. Just get the mucus out. Consume fruit and fruit juices. You think movement of the body and letting toxins or trauma flow out is just as important as diet? Yeah, movement, very important, yeah. Yeah, you got to move. But if you clean your body, you're going to want to move. That's the point. Do I worry about the ink in my tattoos? I don't really worry about anything. But I think about it. To be honest, that I don't think about. Certain things I think about, but they've been there so long, I don't even think about it. But eventually I think my body will push them out, I think. Think someone could ever take fruits away from us as a way of cleaning our bodies? No, they grow everywhere. Anytime you have a need for them, spiritually, right? Spiritually, the way it works is you always have what you need in life. You always have access to what you need. So if everybody needs access to fruit, it will always be available because that's how it works spiritually. So like the bad guys, they have to convince you to stop eating it. They're not gonna. They can't take it away. They have to convince you to stop eating it because they know spiritually, if you need it, it will be there. Watermelon is another level. Yeah, it is. Thank you, Lou. You're on day 11 of a juice fast. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, you're welcome, man. That's good. Day 11's cool, man. You just got a juicer yesterday after following me. Cool, man. Commission paid, true Jew. Commission on what? What am I getting commission on what? Like, hello, the pineapple tree. Hello, mate. Yeah, you owe me 20 quid. Like, what? Where am I getting commission? Like, that's crazy. True Jew. You don't get the transition with carbs. Wouldn't bread have yeast and gluten? The point of the transition with carbs, the ideal is complete fruit, 100% fruit to clean, right? And fruit juices. But most people can't handle 100% fruit juices, like fruit all day, every day, because of all the toxins. So it will make them detox too quickly. So the reason that you use the carbs is to get the fats and oils out of your body so you can transition over, so you don't detox so fast, and get to the point where you can handle fruit all day and you actually desire it. And then you can really get the detox going. So that's the whole point of the transition. And the transition teaches you how to eat food. It teaches you about how your body works. It teaches you about getting fats and oils out. It teaches you about hydration because the oil isn't making you retain water anymore. So it teaches you a lot of things. The transition is really important. Mango juice, yeah, it's cool. What are the tools? What are the tools for what? Could depression be from bad foods? It is from that, yeah. That is where it comes from, for the most part. Is it possible to break? But the root cause of the human problem is the food, like the food that people eat. You have to clean your body. If you clean your body, you will be healthy and happy. and you'll have positive thoughts. Are strawberries and raspberries good to use? Yeah. You're peeling red carrot and carrots for fermenting. That's cool. I like that. I made a bunch of sauerkraut ones. I want to get into that again. I want to get into making hot sauce, and I want to get into making like fermenting, like making kimchi and stuff. Because I'm a pretty good like mucusless chef. I've got a bunch of meals that I make without salt, without oil, really good. So I really want to get into making hot sauce, make my own hot sauce. Use a bit of apple cider vinegar, chili, some clean water, and then some flavors, you know, like maybe like a pineapple one and stuff. And then like let them ferment a bit. I bet that's really good. Ooh, yum. I just have one of those. What is my real name? Can't tell you that, mate. The fruits in the UK are not as juicy. It doesn't feel real. Yeah, go to the Muslim shops. That's the best. The Muslim shops, they have the... But even the supermarket fruits will heal you. Go to Waitrose. Waitrose has decent fruit. It actually does. Waitrose fruit is good. Like, go to Waitrose. You can get watermelons in there. They're good. The mangoes in Waitrose are good. The grapes in Waitrose are pretty good. The oranges in Waitrose are good. The grapefruits in Waitrose are really good. Go to Waitrose. Waitrose is good. Is eliminating all oil, fat, salt essential in transition? Pretty much, to be honest. Not salt, but fat. The idea of the transition is to get the fats and oils out of your body so you can get over to the fruits and the juices. The juices will get the salt out of your body, but you've got to get the fats out first. So don't worry too much about salt. Don't add it to anything and keep an eye on it, but that's what you want to do. Will the big trees grow back if we all clean our bodies? Hard to say, to be honest. No, it's really hard to comment on that. So don't do raw salad with the carbs and the juice. Yeah, raw salad's good. It's fat-free, so you can do that. But I always found when I was doing carbs, raw salad is kind of like, it's like a waste of a meal because there's no carbohydrates in a salad. So unless you have loads of potatoes with it, that's good. But you want to keep your energy levels up when you're doing carbs. You want to eat like pure carb, and you want to make sure that because carbs are digested really quickly and processed really quickly. So you want to make sure your energy levels stay up. What day am I on now? 29. You're not sure you've had a truly organic fruit in your life? Maybe not. But they're still good. Even supermarket fruits will heal you. You said tools after the Atlas part and juice fast. Yeah. It's hard to say. It's hard to recommend them at this point. It really is, like, because they're... I especially can't talk about it on here. How do you cook your food when you say oils are bad? Just in water. Just a bit of water, or bake it in the oven. I make my own crisps and everything. Make my own bread. Make my own like sauces, everything. Make it all. You don't need oil to cook. How to break a juice diet. How to transition back to eating fruits and veg, and maybe even some cooked. Yeah, you just eat fruit. So if you've been on juices for a while, you need to eat fruit for a few days. If you've been on juices for longer than like 30 days, you need to eat fruit for like 4 or 5 days probably. Just to push everything out. You want to make sure that you push everything out that's been loosened. And then you can start incorporating like some cooked foods and all of that again. How long do I think we have to turn things around? Really hard to say. You might as well start now. Because, yeah, it's important. People don't realize, but it's very important that we do this. Very important that everybody does this. More important than, I guess, like, it's like your entire, if you're not focused on cleaning your body and you're focused on some other shit, then what are you doing? Like, it really is like that. But most people can't see that. But I can see the problem. So if you can see the problem, you can see the solution. And most people can't see the problem. I've been given the gift of sight in my life. I can see what other people can't. But that also means it comes with a responsibility to share the solution. But because a lot of people can't see it, it's hard to get it across how important it is. But it is the most important thing you could be doing. There's nothing more important. If you're focused on anything else, why? Well, I know why, because you can't. The only reason you wouldn't be doing this is because you can't see the issue. Fermented foods like sauerkraut and kimchi are pretty overrated. Nah, they're not. They're pretty good. Morrison's is great for fruit. Yeah, Morrison's good as well. Morrison's, I used to get my watermelons from Morrison's. Morrison's is good. Morrison's and Waitrose, brilliant. Really good, I agree. Yeah, Morrison's mangoes as well, they're really nice. Don't worry about seedless. Honestly, if you're just eating like normal food, don't be like, oh, I've got to get the seeded ones. Just get the fruit. It's the water that cleans you. It's the electric water. It's not the seed or the absence of a seed or anything like that. It's the water in the fruit. Yeah, all salt is inflammatory, so you don't want salt. Does it make you cough when the mucus is coming out of your body? Yeah, sometimes. It just keeps coming out. It's crazy how much there is. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. Like, even just the amount that's come out while I'm doing this. There's loads. There's loads. There's shitloads. You wouldn't believe it, honestly. It's like your whole digestive system. Layers and layers and layers and layers. Honestly, you wouldn't believe it. You got to do it to see. It's bananas. You think you're scared of bulky carbs? There's no such thing as bulky carbs. There's only carbs in combination with fat that causes bulk. If you eat carbs alone, you won't bulk. Once clean, will you stay clean, bro? Do you know how much hard work this is? I can't believe the first time. I took it for granted the first time, basically, because I came from like a really hectic lifestyle of like drinking and like all sorts of other stuff. And then I cleaned my body straight from that. So I didn't have like a middle bit where I sort of experienced the in-between. What, you know, like where normal people reside. Like I went straight from one complete extreme all the way over to like the healthiest way of being I could possibly get. And I did a 96-day juice fast 2 days after a 5-day bender. So I went from one literally to the other. So I never got to experience like the middle bit. And that's where most people exist. That's where 95% of the world, even 99% of the world exists, is in that middle zone. And I didn't feel that. So I took it for granted when I was really clean. I didn't realize how good it was, right? And then over like from 2020, the end of 2023 up until a few months ago, I experienced where most people live, in that middle zone. And it's still, I don't like using negative language, but that middle zone, which is, you don't want that. Like, get yourself out of the middle zone and you'll see exactly what I mean. And I have that context now because I've experienced it. So now I can appreciate this way more. You don't make bread? Yeah, I do. I just make flatbread. You get like corn flour or quinoa flour, mix it with a bit of water, stretch it out on a bit of baking sheet, bake it in the oven, you got a flatbread. No salt, no oil, no problem. You quit Amazon. That job is insane. You're so glad you left focusing on yourself on this journey. That's good. Things have already been turning around for a long time already. Yeah, well, when more people start doing this, then I'll start being like, wow, yes. I know that we've got it because God is confident. That means I'm confident. Do I ever eat cheese, like even a little? No. Cheese is disgusting. You totally understand the importance of this. It is our very soul's existence. Exactly. Just don't eat the animals. We've already won. Just keep going. Just clean. It's not about just not eating the animals. You have to clean your body. You don't understand. If you think that not cleaning your body, if you think not cleaning your body is a solution, there's a bird watching me. Yeah, then you don't get it. You have to clean your body. You have to. Like, I don't know what else to say. It must be done. In a main city shopping centre, how many are human or star souls? I don't know, honestly. I'm figuring it out as much as anyone else. I don't know the answer to that. Your book a session will be easier. What time is good? If you go to my page and click the link in my bio, there's a calendar. And if you choose a day and time on there, it will send it straight through to me. How did I start on this journey? I just cleaned my body and discovered it that way. Fermented foods don't work well if you're constipated. Yeah, if you're constipated, no foods work well. That's why you got to clean your body. What if you have fatty liver? Stop eating fat. Clean your body. The answer is always clean your body. You drink organic herbal teas in filtered water. Should you stop that? Filtered how? Distilled water is good, but I don't drink any water. Just fruits and coconuts. I don't have any water at all. And you need almost no protein, just the amount that's in the high carb foods like fruit and veg. Yeah, basically. There's no such thing as protein deficiency either. If you're eating enough food, you're eating enough protein. Do I eat potatoes or rice? Yeah, not at the moment. It's really hard to say what I'm going to do after this cleanse because I'm still in the middle of it. How would I heal small patches of alopecia? Same way you heal anything. I'm not sure. Alopecia, what's that? Either way, the cure, if you have any kind of problem with your body, is to clean it. How long is the transition process then? How long till the fruits start taking effect? Transition, you're looking at like 6 months. Realistically, for like a normal person. 6 months for carbohydrates to learn how to eat. And you'll naturally want more fruit and juices as time goes on. Or if you really want to change your life, you can just go straight on the fruit, but the beginning will be quite turbulent. What do I think about beans? Yeah, I used to eat loads of beans on toast. Yeah, I feel like we've already won, just got to put in the work. Yeah, exactly. You do have to. Eating is an energy exchange, yeah? Yeah, literally. You eat consciousness. And someone says, am I up for a friendly debate? No. I don't like debates. I'm here to teach. Yeah, we need to clean. You just try to make it simple. The first threshold to collective karma. It is simple. I figured it out. That's the whole thing I'm teaching here. Like, you don't realize how difficult it is to get yourself away from foods of culture over towards fruits. It's really hard. That's why I've done the carbohydrate thing, and I've done that a bunch of times. That is the key to this. That is the answer. It's easy. It's actually, if you do it properly, it's easy. Eat unlimited carbohydrates, unlimited quantity. Don't restrict it. Enjoy it. Put flavors on it. Have as much as you want. It's awesome. It's really fun. It is simple. What type of protein food is good to eat? You don't really need protein. You just need to clean your body. You don't need to eat protein. Just clean your body and you'll be healthy that way. And then you can build up on, honestly, like fruits and vegetables. I've done it before and I'm going to show you it again. Hello, Saviour. How are you doing? What day am I on juice? Yeah, it's day 29 on the juice. Why day also veggies come? Yeah, I haven't had any vegetables. What causes lymph nodes to be swollen? The lymph nodes are part of the lymphatic system, which is your body's way of removing toxins. So your lymph nodes will swell if there's a blockage. And basically that's your body detoxing. So if your lymph nodes get swollen, you'll notice that you The first thing to go is your appetite when you get swollen lymph nodes, because your body doesn't want any more food because it wants to deal with the blockages already present. So if you clean your body, that won't happen. You started to do fruits on 15th day. You're on it on transition. Yeah, cool. My videos make me question food so much. You tried the berry cleaning, 3 days only berries. Yeah, that's cool, but long-term success, you need to do a transition. 3 days on berries, awesome. But you want long-term success. It's a permanent shift. You need to do the transition properly. When you juice fast, is it 2 liters per day? No, way more than that. I'm doing like 8 liters. You need to get as much juice as you would food, like 2,500 calories or whatever. Not that calories mean that much, but you need to still have energy in your body. So you need to consume a lot of juice. 2 liters. If you're doing 2 liters on a juice fast, that's not it. Like, if you can only handle 2 liters of juice, you need to transition more, basically. That's why you do the transition. Because some people will try and do a juice fast and then they'll drink half a liter and they'll start detoxing and their body will be like, no more of that. But they've told themselves they're doing a juice fast, and so they keep drinking it, or they just don't have anything else. And that's not it. That's why you need to transition. If you can only have 2 liters. 2 liters is not enough. But no beans now after cleaning. Well, it's hard to say. Hard to say what I'm going to do after. Alopecia is where your hair starts falling out. Your hair will only fall out if there's blockages in the hair follicles. So again, it's all blockages. So you feel full after enough juices once you're clean. Yeah. I've been on juices for 29 days. It's easy at this point. So I'm saying you can just start eating only fruit right now. I'm saying you should transition. Why do people, it's crazy, I say transition and then people are like, oh, okay, so I just started eating 100% fruit and I'm hungry. Like, you got to do the transition. You want long-term success. Am I going to drink watermelon only for the rest of my life? No. What kind of carbs am I talking? Bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, jam, sugar, juices, fruits, veggies, any carb. Hey, thanks for your vids. You've changed my life. Thank you. You are welcome. It's very hard to transition from UK lifestyle, but juice is amazing. Something changes. It's easy to... UK is the easiest place to do the transition, honestly. You got it good there. It's easy. Doesn't Wi-Fi mess with our pineal gland? Probably. What's the difference better in transition? White versus brown rice. Wholemeal versus white bread. You want sourdough bread. And then with rice, I like white rice. Brown rice is probably good. Black rice, any rice, to be honest. But with bread, you want sourdough. Don't get the refined white bread. What if you just eat melon and don't drink? Yeah, you can. But you should transition and then you'll be long-term successful. What do you flavor carbs with? Like jam on bread? Yeah, jam, ketchup, barbecue sauce, hot sauce, jalapenos, pickles, all sorts. Whatever's got no fat in it. Do I remember my dreams when I sleep? Yeah, sometimes. Do I live on fruit only? Well, fruit juice only at this point. Is it a lot of sugar though? Yeah, sugar's great. You've been conditioned to fear sugar. It's the interaction of oils and sugars that cause problems. If you get the oils and fats out, you can have sugars. All the fruits are made of sugar. Why would sugar be bad? All the fruits are made of sugar. Fruits are the food that your body doesn't create mucus for, which means fruits are the food that your body doesn't feel the need to defend itself against. And if your body doesn't feel the need to defend itself against fruits, it means that sugar is good. And it is good. Like you can do it for yourself, and you'll see it for yourself. Have I traveled the world to learn this? Well, you don't need to travel the world to learn this. When we dream is in our mind, or do we actually go? I think you actually go. Tried the watermelon juice fasting in a day and you urinate a lot, so you just stop doing it. Well, yeah, if you're drinking a lot of liquid, you're going to be peeing a lot. That's just part of it. Think every time you pee, that's toxins leaving. In short, you eat 14 days of veggies. Today, your 15th day, your body starts to recall for fruit and juice. Yeah, listen to your body most of all. Does juicing remove all blockages? Yes. How much is a consultation? There's a link in my bio. If you click that, then you can book a call with me. Lasts an hour and we can talk about whatever you want. Whatever you need. My eyes are beautiful, thank you. It's not easy in the UK. It's not cheap just using. Yes, it is easy in the UK. It's easy in the UK. I've done it so many times. It's well easy. You think it'd be easier if you went to a tropical country? Well, let me tell you something. If you live in the UK, you can detox and transition so easily. You can go to Lidl and you can get 1.75 litres of orange juice for £1.59. You can get German rye bread in there for £1.49, which is like a big bit and it's pure carb. You can get a loaf of sourdough in Aldi for like £1.50. You can get a jar of jam for 45p in Aldi. Is it 45p? Yeah, 45p for a jar of jam. You can get a bag of sugar for £1.09. You can get a box of cereal for 80p. All these carbohydrates you can get. Easy. You can get pasteurized juice in Tesco for £2, loads of flavors, pineapple, tropical, all sorts. Like, it's easy in the UK. It's really easy, honestly. Corn cakes in Lidl are 59p for a whole pack of corn cakes. It's like 500, 600, maybe more calories. Whole pack of corn cakes, they're about that big. And you can put more carbs on them. You can get 1,000 calories for like £1. And that's good. You can transition easy. A cucumber for like 50p. It's really good. You got it good. Am I going to walk the Camino de Santiago? Maybe. Very much. That's very much a maybe. The UK has changed. Yeah, I know for a fact that you can do all those things I just said. Thanks for the gift, by the way. When you actually juice, I mean, not pasteurized. Yeah, but how much do you spend on food per day, realistically? I did it with Asda grapes. They're 2 for £2. That's 2 packs for £2. 2 packs makes half a litre, 4 packs makes a litre. So that's a litre of juice for £4. It means you can do 5 litres for £20. 5 litres of grape juice is about 3,000 calories. That's more than enough. 20 quid a day. Most people spend more than that on food. 20 quid a day. How much is a meal deal? £5? Like how much is dinner? If you go make a dinner, like tenner? And then your snacks and drinks. You're already spending 20 quid a day on food, guaranteed. Yeah, but that 45p jam is highly processed. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're doing carbs. Like it's not about being perfect. That's the whole point of the transition. You get the carbs in your body, gets the oils and fats out. You do the transition, got to do it smartly. If you're already eating imperfectly, don't try and be perfect straight away. We're meant to get married. What, me and you? Oh, no. No. Like people in general. Yeah, I think so. Or definitely like partner, yeah. Yeah, I often wonder if mine knows about me, because when you're connected spiritually to someone, it's really trippy, because you don't. There's a period. There's like a telepathic connection. It's really cool. But yeah, cool. Thank you. I'm gonna go now. But it's been nice talking to everyone. Check out my YouTube channel, True Immortal. That's where all my lives go. So thanks everyone. Have a cool day.